In Activity 2, Erosion, students are introduced to the process of erosion. They first construct a stream table, then observe erosion caused by moving water. Finally, students discuss the landforms created by erosion. You will need the following materials from the kit: Activity Sheet 2, plastic containers with small holes, 1-liter containers, stream table grids, grommets, sand, labels, pegboard, masking tape, and vinyl tubing. You will also need to provide items to elevate the stream table, scissors, metric rulers, and tap water. To prepare for the activity, make a copy of Activity Sheet 2 for each student. Insert the grommets into the stream tables and cut the vinyl tubing into lengths of about 90 centimeters each. You will need pieces of wood or books to elevate the end of the stream table without the hole. Prepare an area where students can set up their stream tables. Each stream table will need to be placed near the edge of a level tabletop or desktop. A length of tubing will extend from the hole in one end of the stream table to a 1-liter container on the floor. Each team of 4 will need a stream table with grommet, a grid, a label, a plastic container with a small hole in the bottom, 2 1-liter containers, a piece of pegboard, some masking tape, a metric ruler, a length of tubing, a bag of sand, and tap water. To begin the activity, begin a discussion by asking, where does the water in a stream or river come from? Encourage answers that involve rain or melting snow. Define erosion as the carrying away of weathered materials by wind, moving water, or glaciers. Go on to explain that sediment is earth materials such as dirt, sand, and rocks, carried away by moving water and deposited when the water slows down. Let students know that in this activity, they will simulate the process of erosion. Divide the class into teams of 4 and distribute the materials. Have the teams label their stream table. Then instruct students to place the grid in the bottom of the stream table and pour 1 6-pound bag of sand into the end of the stream table opposite the hole. Next, tell students to insert one end of the tubing into the grommet in the stream table so that it is flush with the inside wall of the stream table. The other end of the tubing should hang straight down into the receptacle on the floor. Have students fill and then slowly pour water from the 1-liter container onto the stream table to thoroughly moisten the sand. Then tell them to smooth out the wet sand into a slope and use their fingers to form a shallow meander from the top of the slope to the bottom. Next, have students tape the piece of pegboard above the sand 5 to 6 centimeters from the end of the stream table opposite the hole. Then elevate the same end by about 4 centimeters. Next, have the students position the plastic container with the small hole over the sand so that it is supported by the pegboard and the edge of the stream table. Instruct the students to place a finger over the hole in the plastic container. Fill the container with water, then remove their fingers and allow the water to drain into the stream table, and observe how and where the sand erodes. Distribute a copy of Activity Sheet 2 to each student. The activity sheet describes alluvial fan, delta, floodplain, levee, and meander. Have the students use the descriptions of landforms on the activity sheet to identify and label landforms caused by erosion in their stream tables. The meander and delta should be visible. Students may also find that an alluvial fan has formed midway down their stream tables. Point out that the base level of a river is the level at which the river empties into the ocean. Finally, encourage students to repeat the procedure 2 or 3 more times. Remind them to fill the plastic container only once per run and to smooth and gently slope the sand and trace the meanders between runs. Each time, discuss which landforms the students observed in their stream tables. To conclude the activity, tell students to drain the excess water from their stream tables and discard the water that has accumulated in the receptacles. The sand and the grid should remain in the stream tables. Have them remove the tubing from each table, but leave the pegboard and grommet in place. Rinse and air dry the containers and tubing and return them to the kit. Stack the stream tables at 90-degree angles to one another and set them aside until Activity 5. Save the plastic bags that the sand came in, as you will need to store the sand in the bags after all of the activities have been completed. For science background, reinforcement activities, curriculum connections, and information about the Delta Science Reader, please consult your DSM Teacher's Guide.